everybody? This is Henry from Tech Daddy Videos, and sorry I'm late today. And today is Monday, and we are going to be doing questions, Amazon questions. We'll be talking about your Amazon problems, Amazon issues, or what you got going on. So I just got off the phone with Amazon. That's why I'm late. I had a package that showed delivered and it wasn't delivered. Somebody else got my package. So usually now what they do is they take a picture and they took a picture of the package and they left it in some bushes somewhere. So somebody got a free pair of shoes. And anyways, yeah, I ordered my shoes straight on Amazon. Actually, they were some shoes for Hawaii that I was going to be using, some water shoes, and be using those. So what's up, everybody? Well, how's everybody going today? Hopefully you guys are doing good. Hopefully all is good. Hey, what's up, Johnny? Ahan? Jason, what's up, Jason? Today we're going to be talking about your problems. We're going to be talking about whatever you guys want to talk about as far as Amazon is concerned. What's up there, Romero? Feel free to just go ahead and just start shooting out them questions if you guys want to start that with Eduardo, what's happening. And so you guys are just popping in. Now you guys are starting to pop in. And this weekend was great as far as sales were concerned. It is getting better and better and better. It is getting closer to June. And sales are starting to pop in. And sales are starting to do much, much better. And so we got quite a bit of sales happening. This weekend was just nonstop, constantly going, going, and going. And so the sales are starting to pick up now, and people are starting to buy more, feeling more comfortable buying and making sure that the products are getting out, you know. So I was, like I said, I was just on the phone with customer service, and you know, we just kind of went round and round, and the sad thing is that logistics, which is Amazon, they have their own shipping now. So they got guys here in Los Angeles that are delivering instead of UPS. Now it's strictly from the Amazon warehouse, and they have drivers now that deliver, and they take pictures of your products, and when you leave it at the front door or what have you, they have a snapshot there, and they send that to you through email, which I did get. And unfortunately mine was left in some bushes somewhere, and they weren't here. But so I tried calling customer service, and of course I went round and round as usual. Nothing new. I would just wish that they would just get off the script, you know, reading the script and repeating everything that you just get done saying. That's very frustrating. So for me, I was late today. I was supposed to be on at 6 o'clock, but unfortunately, I just had the delivery that was supposed to be done at I think it was done at 5:57 or something like that. And when I noticed that the package wasn't there, I had to call them immediately. And unfortunately, it wasn't delivered to my place. So somebody got a free pair of shoes. So Eduardo, I like your made products. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. Avi, what's going on? Big thumbs up from Avi. So if you guys like the videos and what have you, feel free, give a thumbs up, and you know, let's get more than 2 thumbs up on there, and hopefully we can answer some of your questions. So if you guys want to go ahead and start with your questions, feel free. Today I'm just going to shoot them out there, and I'm just going to go out there and just answer your guys' questions today. And I really didn't have a topic today. Today was kind of a no topic day today. I've been extremely busy over the weekend. I have a few people that did come in for the training itself. So I got them all squared away, and I have a few more people that are coming in tonight. So I've got to get them situated and all that. So which is good. I mean, people are starting to get the training down and trying to learn as much as possible when selling on Amazon. So which is good. Second coming, what's happening? And yeah, if you guys got questions, go ahead. I'm here. I'm ready. I'm ready for your questions. Anybody ready for your questions? I had somebody today that called me, and they had just ready to send their products out, and they're going to be sending it through freight. And again, freight's going to take, from overseas to where they were. They were actually on the East Coast. And so it's going to take them probably around, I would say, 2 months for them to get their products. 60 days is what they're looking at. And really, they could have sent it by plane, and it would have got here in 2 weeks. And it would have been a lot cheaper in shipping. So I'm hoping that they can negotiate with the suppliers instead of getting it on the boat, because now they're responsible for getting a freight forwarder, which is going to cost them quite a bit of money, going through the freight forwarder process and getting your products out of the port, and paying all the fees. That's unfortunately that they have to pay a lot of fees just to get the products out of the port. And the shipper basically is responsible for getting it from point A to point B, which could be a couple $100, and then they're responsible for paying all the other stuff. All right, second coming, what's happening? Do you use business accounts or just regular checking accounts for your Amazon business? Yeah, it's always good to kind of separate your business to personal. So if you can get a business checking account through a bank or a credit union, why not do that and just kind of separate it so you have your stuff separated from your personal stuff. And it's just always better for the tax accountant. So when the tax accountant goes at the end of the year, he already knows, and it just makes things a lot easier for him. And yeah, it's always a good idea to get a separate business account for that, especially if you're going to be doing business. Like for myself, I was in Australia, and so I stayed at a hotel room at $350 a night. So I was able to write all that off, but my bill came out to like $15,000 for the time that I was there. And so I just basically just got a whole printout of it and gave it to my tax person at the end of the year, and they took care of it. And it was that easy. So it's just something that you want to do. You kind of want to keep yourself separate, and so forth. So plane tickets for me to go over there, first class ticket, and that's all expenses, and that's something that I could just write off and go from there. Is there any trick to reduce tax costs from shipping? Nope, no trick at all. Sorry. Dimps, nice to be here. Nice for you to be here. Haven't seen you here before. So do you use an LLC or a C Corp? Second coming, I have 3 corporations. I have 2 LLCs and I have a C Corp. I use my C Corp because I like my C Corp, and that's just something that I always use. But I have my C Corp in a certain state, and I have my LLCs in other states. So it's cheaper for me to do that. If you have an LLC or a C corporation here in California, expect to pay $800 per year. If you have a corporation, say in the Mid states, I pay $10 a year. That's a huge difference. All right, Johnny, please read the question I sent above. Thanks. All right, Johnny. Well, I didn't get it. So let's take a look at it and see what we can find. I have a product that is not FDA approved to sell, but when trying to list it, it asks for, yeah, well, it's asking for the FDA clarification code. My product is not going to be used on people. How do I work around this? You really can't, because you have a product that has been on that list. So there's really no way to work around it other than to sell it off of Amazon. If you can, just sell it somewhere else, not Amazon, because they're asking for the FDA. And if they're asking for FDA, you can notify your supplier. And if your supplier has a certification for it, have them send you a copy of it. And then you can go out there and just fax that in or send that in to Amazon, and hopefully that clears up your problem. But that's what I do. I always make sure that my manufacturer, distributor has the certifications, sends me the certifications. That way I have them and there's no issues or problems. Okay. So hopefully I answered your question. A Sotero, what is the recommendation when you are testing the market and running out of products? You reorder, but will not be on time. Do you leave your listing open or closed? Well, your listing is automatically going to close. It's not going to close. It's going to go into the inactives. So if you have a listing that has zero quantity, it automatically goes into the inactive. It'll stay in the inactive until you're ready to replenish. You simply go back there, hit edit, and then you can go and put in your quantity, and it should go back into the active status. That's how it works. Don't run out of product. That is the worst thing that you can do. Always make sure you have enough product. If you have a product and it's starting to sell and you know that you're going to be running out, you better be on the phone with your supplier trying to get it, try to get another order and get it done as quickly as possible. So if I order 200 units, for example, and I have them in Amazon and I'm selling 2 a day or 3 a day, I'm already calling my supplier and saying I need another order, because I know how Amazon works. It could be 2 a day one day, or it could be 3 a day one day, and the next day it could be 5 or 6 or 10. And then the next day it could be 1 or 2. So as long as you're selling, that's all that matters. You got to go and replenish that as quickly as possible. And next time, double your order and you won't have that problem. You don't want to run out of product. If you run out of product, it's going to be an issue with Amazon. All right. C Corp pay less tax. Yeah, you know, it's corporations. I don't know. I mean, I deal with my tax accountant. That's his job. I just pay the man and say, here's my fee. This is what I charge. I write him a check and say, thank you very much. I don't mess around with that at all. That's on them. Please, okay, got that. Henry, I sent you an email. Check it later on today. You're sending me quite a few. I will check it and go from there. Second coming, where? Question mark. I don't know what he meant by that. I cannot hear the last words. So second coming, just go ahead and repeat it, and I'll repeat the question, and I'll see if I can answer that for you. Dimps, thanks, dear. Your work helps a lot. Greetings from Greece. Oh, okay. Wow. From the other side of the world. Well, I'm in Los Angeles, and it is around 6:30 right now. So, yeah, 6:41 right now in the evening on Monday. So, yeah, welcome from Greece. Okay. In my country, there are more overstocked items. Amazon's the best place for those products. Yeah, I mean, if you could get the products into Amazon, why not go turn around and try to sell them on Amazon? that is the #1 marketplace in the world. So that is going to help you out, and you should be able to sell, especially here in the U.S. It's the largest. You know, the U.S. that does the most, and then you have other countries that fall right behind it. But the U.S. The .com marketplace is a great place to sell your product. Tino, is there a way to stop the ranking if I'm out of stock? No, there's no way at all. I mean, that's what they do. Your ranking is always changing. When you make sales, your ranking goes down, and you want your ranking to go to #1. That's what you want. Ideally, you want your ranking to be your #1 product. So if you're doing constant sales, you could be at 30,000, and the next thing you know, you're at 10,000, and the next thing you know, you're at 2,000, because you're selling, you're selling, and selling. Now, as soon as you stop and you run out of products, your 2,000 ranking within hours will shoot it way up to 30,000, 60,000, 350,000, and it just sits there on top. And so basically you work so hard to get it to this point, and then all of a sudden it's non-existent. You can't find it anymore, and that's just because of the rank on your particular product. And so yes, there's no way to cheat the ranking system or what have you. I mean, as soon as your product stops selling, then your ranking goes up, and then it's designed for you not to sell any more products until you get the products. HR Picking Stuff. Welcome. Henry is a resale lion in the Amazon jungle. I don't understand exactly what you meant by that, but hopefully that was a good thing. Forbidden identity. Hey, you know, there's quite a few of you new guys, or you new people here, and I'm reading this for the first time. I'm seeing your names for the first time. I appreciate it. I thank you guys for coming onto my channel. If I haven't thanked you already, I appreciate you guys coming onto the channel, asking your questions. Take a look at my courses, seriously. And if you are new at Amazon, you're kind of, trying to figure it out. Well, this is why I made the courses at Tech Daddy Videos, and for you guys to sit there and start learning. I do have free courses. You can take the free course anytime. Just go there and sign up. That's all you need to do. Forbidden identity. Amazon partner shipping service. Good for saving shipping costs. Well, it's not. That's not nothing that you have, or nothing that you have control over. It's just who they decide who's going to ship the product for them. So Amazon makes that decision whether UPS is going to deliver it to your front door, or their own service is going to deliver it to the front door. There are some places that are rural where you can't get to very easily. So they'll get to those places through UPS. And so, they'll use UPS service. So you just don't know who's going to deliver it, as far as their own shipping service, Amazon, or is it UPS? All right. Lowly, question mark, or question. Okay, Lowly, in worst case scenario, if you're about to run out of products and your manufacturer is taking too long to deliver, can you put your account on vacation mode? Here's the thing. The thing is, if you only have the one product, yes, you can put your stuff on vacation mode as you going on vacation. That's not going to hurt you, but it's not going to help either. So if you only have one product, and that product is merchant fulfilled, then you can put yourself on vacation mode if you're merchant fulfilled only. If the product is Amazon's FBA, you cannot put your stuff on vacation, because it's in their warehouse. So they know exactly how much product is there. Hopefully that answered your question. But the only way that you can put your stuff on vacation mode if it's merchant fulfilled products only. That's it. That's the only way. Um, and just so you know that when you have products in Amazon's FBA and then you go on vacation and you have products that, like for example, I'm going to Hawaii and I'm going to be in Hawaii for a week and could spend a week up there. Okay, so I'm going to get my products that I do merchant fulfilled and I'm going to put them on vacation. But the products that I have in Amazon's warehouse FBA, those are going to continue to sell, whether I like it or not. Those are going to continue to sell and get out there unless I put the quantity down to zero. But well, actually, I can't even do that. I'm sorry, I take that back. That's merchant fulfilled. But as far as the products that is sent into Amazon, that right there, you have no control over. They're going to sell that out and get rid of it, even if you're on vacation mode. Okay. Iran Wrestling. I'm in California. I'm getting gym bags from Alibaba with my logo. It's my first time. I'm spending $7,000. Is it too much of a risk? Yeah, that's a huge risk. I hate to tell you, when you start my program, I don't suggest you spend that type of money on your first product, hoping that that product is going to sell, especially gym equipment. Gym equipment may be good for you, but it is a niche product and it's not an everyday product. Well, it's everyday product for somebody who's at the gym, but as far as a product that I'm going to use every single day, like a salt and pepper shaker, like a toothbrush, like a hanger, those are everyday products. And those are products that people buy month after month after month after month. Yours is a one-shot product, what we call a one-shot product, where they buy the gym bag and that's it. Sales over. On to your next brand new person. So $7,000 is a lot of money to be spending on something that you better hope you have sales on. And, I encourage you to, to go, just go for it, see what happens and work it and see how it goes. But I would not spend $7,000 on my first product. I don't tell my students that. My students know exactly what they should be spending as far as their first product. And it definitely is not $2,000 or $7,000. That's a lot of money. All right. Work from home. Henry, I just saw the streaming now. Cool. Very, your connection is bad. I'm on my mobile phone sitting in the park. Connection is great. Thank you, Jennifer. Jennifer, welcome. I haven't seen you around, Jennifer. So welcome to my Tech Daddy Videos YouTube channel. Guys, there was there's some new, I just bought some stuff here for my videos and I'm going to make them a little bit better for the videos itself, even though I do make pretty decent videos, I think. But there were some intros and outros that I really got into. So I spent quite a bit of money on that. And so you can see my videos pop up a little more professional, I guess you should say. But I am who I am, and that's it. Maybe I'm driving, Jennifer. Thanks. I'm sitting in my car. Nice. Love it, love it, love it. Thanks, Henry. Appreciate it. Thank you, Jennifer. Appreciate it. Hey, guys, thank you for coming on to my channel. I don't know how you found me, but I appreciate it, and I do a lot of advertising and so forth. I got my billboard coming up on, as a matter of fact, my billboard is going to be up on the way to Las Vegas. So you guys should be able to see me on my billboard telling you how to, if you want to sell on Amazon and bring more people in, Tech Daddy Videos. So plenty more billboards coming up as far as my advertising is concerned, and social media is going to be next. So All right, HR Pickin' Stuff. I like that name, Puffin' Stuff. I remember that show. That's pretty sad. Well, what was your first product, and was it a home run or a single? Uh, I sold a lot on eBay. So I sold over 16,000 items on eBay. And so when I went to Amazon, I was already an experienced seller. So I went ahead and I sold, I knew exactly what my product was. They were bearings. And so the bearings, I had bought pallets and pallets of these bearings, and I sold them. I called the manufacturer and I said, hey, what are these bearings used for? And they were like in a pack of 8. And I got them for $1 a piece. Well, when I put them on Amazon, I put them as longboard bearings, which was less competition than skateboards, and they were ceramic, so they were very, very good. And I'm gonna say that product itself was a home run, definitely a home run, because each particular box bearing I got them for $1, and I sold them for $23 each for those particular bearings. And I had, my gosh, I had probably around 4,000 boxes of the bearings sold out of every single one of them. So yes, that was a hit for me. That kind of gave me the energy and gave me just the drive and determination to go out there and look for other products that people were selling, and did it that way. I remember I had another product that one of my students was selling. They were selling tennis balls, and the tennis balls themselves just slowed way down because the manufacturer got onto Amazon and started selling these tennis balls. So what we did is we changed the packaging on it. When we changed the packaging, we changed it to a dog toy. So when we changed it to the dog toy, we had no competition. So we even sold them in a 3-pack. We changed the packaging on the 3-pack, put them in the dog category, and sold them as a dog toy. And even though they were just tennis balls, we made a killing off of that. And you just have to really focus on, how do I beat this particular person, or how do I change this product? Even though a product may be dead, there's ways of working around it. So I don't really believe in saturated products unless we can do any type of changes. I like to make changes to the packaging. So if it's this particular product, like the tennis ball, we knew, well, I always said to myself, look, who loves tennis balls? Dogs. Dogs love tennis balls. So we went ahead and changed the packaging into a dog toy. And it wasn't known as a tennis ball anymore. It was known as a dog toy. And we sold lots of them. And she sold them all out. Well, she actually stopped selling them after she sold them all out, because she thought that the competition was going to come back to her. And so she was a little concerned about that. But she was out of Puerto Rico, and she did really, really well. And so, yeah, so, I mean, those are just some of the stories that I have for you, that I've done. There's been a lot of products that I can honestly say that I've tried that I thought were going to be a hit, and just bombed on me. So some of the products you think is to do well may do okay, and then there's some products that you don't think is going to do great that really, really takes off. And when it takes off, that's it. I mean, you're just along for the ride, and you just continue feeding that beast until that gets saturated. And when it gets saturated, then you look at something else. This is why I always look for products every single month. Every single month, I look for products. The best advice I can give you guys is look for products in the off season. For example, we have Christmas coming up. how many people are buying products like Christmas lights, Christmas trees, anything that has to do with Christmas in May or June? That's the off season. So that the suppliers are not busy. So that is the best time to go out there and get the products for cheap, for dirt cheap. And so when I go out and I get these products, that's what I look for. Is it in season? If it's not in season, I go after it. And I remember buying sleeping bags, and I was buying sleeping bags during the off season, and I got a great deal on these sleeping bags. I think I got them for like $4 each, but I was selling them for $56 on Amazon. And they were thermal, they were really warm, and they were small, just like very small. And so I ended up buying those, and I bought them for like $4 each, and I bought like 700 of them. And so when I bought the 700, I started selling them, and come June and July, that's when I put it under camping. So a lot of people were buying it because they were getting ready for camping or getting ready for hiking or whatever. So I went out there and started selling these particular products. And when it came down to June and July, I was already selling out. So I called the manufacturer, and the price on the sleeping bags in June and July went up to $15 per unit. So I couldn't get them at $4 per unit anymore. So I just stopped selling them. But I made a lot of money off of them, so that's what you kind of look for. So the best advice I can give you guys is look for products that are going to be in off season. And for example, you got, November, Thanksgiving, you got Christmas coming around, you got January coming around for health products. People start their New Year's resolution. And as the person who was talking about the gym bags right now, that's perfect and ideal for after January, because what's everybody's New Year's resolution? They want to lose weight. And so even though losing weight could be all year around, especially during summertime and during the peak seasons or summertime and the first of the year, when they ate too much for the holidays and they just want to start losing weight, so they start thinking of stuff. And those particular products like jump ropes and all that, hell, I'm buying those right now. If I can buy them right now and get them at a great price, there you go. And so that's the best advice I can tell you and give you, so you guys have kind of knowledge of what I do when I look for stuff like that. And if I can find a manufacturer that is really good, that is going to go out there and give me that price for dirt cheap, why not? Take advantage of it. So I don't know why my I'm over here. Just looks like my just make this adjustment real quick, guys. All right, so hopefully the information is good, guys. Hopefully you guys are getting good information. If you are, give me that thumbs up. I want to see that thumbs up on that. Just hit the like button on there and give me the thumbs up. I appreciate that. And let me go to more questions. All right. I see. Hey, I see. Welcome. If I list my products in an ungated category, is there a chance that Amazon can place it in another category that is more competitive? Yes, they do it all the time. They will they will put your product where it's best going to fit. So keywords are very important. They're looking at keywords. They're looking at your listing, and that all goes through the algorithm, and then it gets placed in certain categories. Now, if it's ungated, they're going to put you in there, and then I talked about this before. Your sales don't come from the prime category. So if you put a category in, for example, beauty, it's the subcategories is what's going to make you the sales. So when you're looking at the number, if you have a listing and you want to know what the true listing is, don't look at the category. Look at the subcategories. The subcategories are going to be closer to number one. So if you have a number one product, it could be in a subcategory, and that's what you have to look at. You have to look at the lower number of the subcategory. So, hey guys, I just it broke up, but the subcategories is what you want to look at, and the subcategories is where you want to make sure that you're paying attention to, because basically it's your ranking. That's what it is. It's just your ranking. It's your ranking, and you're taking a look at your ranking, and you're going, okay, in the subcategories, it could be ranked as 27, but the main category could be ranked at 8,000. So, but it's the subcategories is what you want to pay attention to. Okay. And yes, they would put your products in different categories to where they feel that it's going to match and give you the best chance of sales. And that's how it works. All right. HR picking stuff. Thumbs up. Appreciate it. UK FBA student. Welcome, UK. Hi, Henry. Many gurus these days are talking about importance of differentiating your products and the advantages of bundling. Do you ever try to differentiate from the competition in any way? No. That's not what gets you sales. That's what people are trying to sit there and say, oh yeah, if you bundle a mat with a dog toy and a brush and shampoo and this, well, what if I don't want all that? What makes you think just because you bundle it that you're going to make a sale? And that's not, and that's the myth where everybody comes up, all these gurus sit there and say, oh yeah, I'm going to go ahead and you need to bundle, okay? You need to go out there and bundle so you can make more sales. No, you need to sell products that people want. That's how you make sales. I have products that people use every single day, every day. On my product list, I put my product list together. And the reason why I look at those particular products, because I know that every single month, those products are going to sell. I'm not looking at products that are going to be seasonal. I will never give you those products that are going to be seasonal. I will give you a product that I feel and think and know according to the numbers that they are going to sell every single month. That's what I'm looking at. That's why I sell all these other things now that are everyday products, and people are going to reuse and have to rebuy. So when they go out there and they use this product, well, they can toss it away, reorder, and they're going to order from you because it's going to be in their history. So when they bought something from you, they just go to their history and just reorder, and then there you go. It makes it a lot easier. So those products is what you really want. Those are the ones that are going to make you the sales. Not so much barbecue gloves and you're combining it. You know, there's guys out there that, you know, watermelon slicers, barbecue gloves, and I'm going to put a barbecue baking mat with the barbecue glove and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, and then people go, oh yeah, you know, that's a good idea. So they go over there and now it's saturated because everybody's trying to outdo everybody else. So yeah, you don't, as far as I'm concerned, I don't waste my time with it. I tell you in the training how to make these sales, how to differentiate yourself from other people. And so, but anyways, so to answer your question, no, I don't bundle. That is the worst thing that I can possibly do. When you bundle, a person thinks of it as this. I want this, but I don't want these two other items. So that can make a difference between buying your product and not buying your product. If I have a product that is single and I say, here's this, and you're interested in this, as long as the price is right, you're going to go out there and buy it. There's other ways of making sales. If you are slow in your sales, you have to pay attention to what you're listing, how you're listing it. Are you putting it on sale? Is there a lot of other things that you're doing that you should be doing? Pay-per-click ads, sponsored ads. Are you doing all that? Are your keywords checked good? Are your keywords in check? Do you have the new and the number one position? There's a lot of things that you have to look at. And I know I'm giving you guys a lot of information. Those are just some of the small little things that you need to know. One of my students called me and says, I am ranking under these keywords. And I asked her, how do you know? How do you know? She didn't know. She just assumed. So I told her, this is how you check to see for your keywords, to see what they're being searched for. So I showed her that. And then I said, you know what? Because she said that, I thought about it and I said, do I have that in my training platform? Do I have that in one of my videos? Sure enough, I did. I did have it in there. But then I said, okay, I had it in there under keywords, but it was all bunched together. So now I got to separate that, make a separate video for that, just so I could talk about how to find the keywords that you're being ranked for. And so that's another video that I got to pop into my training and say, here you go, guys. And by the way, when I do these training videos and I put brand new training videos on there, you're just going to see them pop up. So you may see them pop up in the $295 package, $495, or the $795. It just depends where I'm going to put them. But those are my automatic updates where I'll automatically do it. And you guys would just, you can go through it again and see it and go, oh, this was new. There you go. So, all right, enough about that topic. Let's go on to the next one. Okay. UK, by looking at the frequently bought together. Yeah, I mean, the frequently bought together doesn't mean anything. I'm trying to think of something where, yeah, if it says frequently bought together, that just means that, yeah, that person bought this and then they decided to buy this. One person can literally buy, say I bought shoes, but then I bought a pair of socks with it. Now, it's just saying that I bought those together, and it kind of gives you an idea. They kind of match those together. Bundling them, I mean, you could do it, but honestly, you're not going to get as much sales as you think that you are. And so I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't, just because it says frequently bought together. It may give you an idea, and you can do the numbers through Jungle Scout or Ace and Inspector Pro and see, hey, well, wait a minute. This product was bought with this product. How do you know this product doesn't sell better than that product? So, and that's how you can kind of look at it there. So, UK FBA, do you ever read the reviews to see what people are complaining about? Yeah, absolutely. And try to get suppliers to modify. That is a perfect way to outrank your competition, is to go out there and find out what they're doing wrong. If the screws are coming loose, or if it's too flimsy, you could call the manufacturer and tell the manufacturer, well, the complaints are, you know, that this bar bends too easy. Can we fix that? And if they're the manufacturer, sure, they can fix that, and that would solve one of your problems. And that could be that could be your pitch. Your pitch could be, you know, double strength bar included, or heavy duty bar included, to where people know that it's going to be better for you and it's going to be sturdier, and that just helps you. All right. Okay, Jennifer, what did I miss? My YouTube shut down. I'm back, Henry. Well, nice to see you back, Jennifer. Jason, what's up, Jason? Following your course with an in-demand product, how long do you think it will take to sell 100 units per day? I don't know. You know, I have products that I don't think are going to sell at all, and I do 100 to 200 units a day. And it just blows my mind because products that I thought that wasn't going to move were my best sellers. And I sit there and I go, oh. So I really don't know. It just depends on you and how well you push the products. Um, I had a product that had 50 units a day, and I could not get it over the 50 units a day. And I was trying to figure out, how do I get it over the 50 units a day? So I went with sponsored ads. So instead of me spending $200 a day on sponsored ads, I was doing $600 a day on sponsored ads. And guess what? As soon as I did the $600 a day on sponsored ads, it shot double. And you know what the nice thing about it was? I was probably spending less, maybe like $180 per day, even though I had a $600 cap. Because you got to remember that when you do sponsored ads, all your money is not going to go fairly quickly on sponsored ads, because your ad can only show up so many times per day, so many impressions. So if those impressions are 30,000 impressions, that's it throughout the whole day. And you're capped out, and you're basically capped out at 30,000, and you do the numbers on it and only does $180. That's what they charge you. Then there you go. So I always look at it and I'll raise it up, and I raised it up. So when I raised up my my spending per day, I was making more just by doing that. And I was afraid that I was just going to be spending lots of money, and really I was doing a lot more sales. So my sales were coming in. So it worked perfectly that way. All right. Iran wrestling, another UPC question. Should we buy UPC from GS1 only? No. Go to eBay and type in GS1 Amazon and buy it from those guys for a few bucks. Don't be buying thousands. You don't need thousands. You don't need hundreds. Buy 20 of them. Buy 40, maybe. You don't need that. I have 31 products so that I sell and right now, and I needed UPC codes for all 31 of them, and for my variations and everything else. So that's it. I mean, that's all I need. I give out a lot of them away. I just say, here, take these. These are good. So, but yeah, no, you don't need that. Thanks, Henry. That sounds a lot easier. No problem. I'm Ran. What's happening? How does Amazon charge if I sent 500 products? Whew. Don't drop ship, dude. I'm telling you. If you're going to send 500 products, I'm hoping that you're talking about 500 of one product. The smaller the box, the more compact, like 200. I think, I want to say it's 150 per box is what they accept. 150 units per box. They don't accept anything over that. So, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's been a while since I've looked at quantities, but I believe it's 150 units per box. So if it's 500, you're looking at what, 4 boxes. And so you're going to send 4 boxes in. If that's the same product, and I'm hoping that's what you're talking about. But if there are 500 different products, yeah, you never could be an issue. Henry, could you answer my damn question? Romero? I'm kidding. Let's see. What did Romero have to say? Guys, I mean, you know, I'm sitting here just scrolling down on these things. So I got to go back. If I don't answer the questions, just retype them in. And then that way I can do that. Romero, I can't even find your question. All right, so I'm not going to go there. Hey, Steve, what's happening? Let's see what Steve has to say. Did you add any new videos to the course this weekend? No, I made new videos to the course this weekend. I got to edit them, and then I'm going to upload them soon, really soon. Love it. I love that you're on top of it, though. I appreciate it. I did add 4 more brand new videos. So there's 4 more brand new videos on there. Forbidden Identity. Hey, welcome, Forbidden. You're new here. It says, hi, Henry. Do you recommend inspection before shipping products from the supplier? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you definitely want to inspect your products. I talk about it all the time. That could be a fatal mistake that you do make. If you send products from Amazon, from overseas, directly to Amazon's warehouse, and your listing says that that product is red. Now, if you go out there and you have it sent directly from overseas to the Amazon's warehouse, how do you know what color it is without inspecting it? Now, say it's blue. Amazon doesn't know that. Amazon knows that the product came in, this is how many there are, and that's it. So they're going to start selling it. So when the customer orders the red product and he goes and he gets the blue product, guess what happens to your reviews? Not too good. And then complaints start to come in. Hey, I ordered a red product and I got blue. It's going to cost you, let's say 500, we're going to say 500 units just to be safe. 500 units come in. It's going to cost you 50 cents per unit to get that product back out. So it's going to cost you $250 for that mistake if you didn't inspect it yourself. Here's what I do. I get the product, comes to me. I open up the box. Everything's good. I close the box. I'll go ahead and reship it through the back office, and it's on its way to Amazon's FBA. How simple is that? I could do that in less than 5 minutes. As soon as I get 15, 20 boxes coming from overseas, and everybody thinks, oh my God, what am I going to do with 15 or 20 boxes? You're not going to do anything other than open them up, see if they look good, close them back up, retape them, relabel them, send them to the UPS store, have them ship them out the same day. That's what you're going to do. That will eliminate a lot of stuff. You don't need a huge warehouse. You don't need this. It can come straight to your door. Take a look at it. Yes, everything's perfect. Now, what if you caught that mistake as soon as it came in? You caught that mistake as soon as it came in. You can call the manufacturer and say, hey, I got the wrong color. No harm, no foul. Basically, you're going to be able to send the products back. They get them, they deal with it, and they bring you the right products, and then there you go. Or you could just change the listing and say they're red instead of blue, if you really want to simplify it. But yes, inspect everything, especially if it comes from overseas. If you have to hire a third party to do it, so be it. If you're too lazy to go out there and do it yourself, then hire somebody else to do it. If you don't have time, hire somebody else to do it. And that should solve your problem. All right. Jennifer, don't forget about my question I asked a little while ago. Thanks. Okay. Retyping it. Hi, Henry. Okay, we've gone through those already. And okay. Jason, thanks, Henry. Jason Romero Fernandez. Henry, what is the difference between Jungle Scout and ASIN Inspector? Which is the best for you? Okay, Romero, I have both. One, I could use, we'll use ASIN Inspector Pro. ASIN Inspector Pro, I know how many units on hand my sellers have. I'm able to check that through the back office. So ASIN Inspector Pro will tell me my competition's product that is on hand. So if my competition has 100 units left. I know they have 100 units left. You cannot do that with Jungle Scout. Jungle Scout, you cannot find that information. That's why I use the ASIN Inspector Pro, because that helps me with that. I want to know what my competition is doing. I want to know if new people are coming in, new sellers are coming in, and that's going to tell me it's pretty accurate. And it tells me how many new sellers are coming in, so I know. Even though Amazon will give you that information, as far as sellers are concerned, they will not tell you how much products are on hand in Amazon's warehouse. ASIN Inspector Pro will do that. I have a link in the description below. If you guys want to buy ASIN Inspector Pro or Jungle Scout, use my link, please. I really appreciate that. I do get a commission off of it. I am an affiliate with both of those companies, and I make a little bit of money off of it every time you guys use the link, okay? So that will be in the description below. They're both in there in all my videos. All right. Oh my God. Iran, I paid $250 for GS1. I wish, you know, I hear the horror stories all day long. You can get a UPC code off of eBay for $2 and it'll do just as well. Iran Wrestling, go to eBay and type in certified UPC codes for Amazon. That's what you do, and you'll find the sellers there. And they should email you your codes. All right. UK, has a supplier ever made a mistake with any of your product? Yeah, they make mistakes all the time. All the time they make mistakes. That's why it's important that you go out there and check your products. Make sure that you are checking all your products coming in. Look, it was the guy with the gym equipment, okay, that we're just talking about, spent $7,000. Hopefully, getting all the products and he's inspecting them. Hopefully, he's looking at them, because that's $7,000 that you're not going to get back. That's your investment. So you want to make sure that that product is good. And as a matter of fact, I have the new product is coming out on the 1st. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm really excited about the new product. I'm not giving it out early, but it was something that totally different. So I already have it. It's already there. So that's in my Amazon A to Z course. If you're signed up for that, you can go ahead and you can get that product list, and the brand new product will be there on the 1st of the month. All right. Makes things a lot easier. You guys don't have to go out there and search the product yourself. I already did it for you. I did all the numbers. I bought the product. I put the product out there. It's working for me. That's what I do, is I test everything before I go out there and do that. All right. Romero, thanks, Henry. Jason, thanks. No problem. All right, guys. Hitchum, what's happening, Hitchum? Okay. Well, if there's not any more questions, guys, I appreciate that. You know, this is it's going on about an hour already. I'm sorry I was late. I apologize for that. Yeah, Steve, Iran, you need to buy Henry's course. He is the best. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate the props on that. And for those of you that have taken the course, I hope that you guys are happy with it. If there's anything that is missing, if there's anything that you guys feel that I didn't cover in the course, feel free to email me at techdaddyvideos@gmail.com and just say, hey, can you add this onto the course? And I look at everything. So I look at everything that you guys say. I look at all the comments, all the questions that you guys are asking. I want to make sure that that's all covered in the course, and go from there. Thank you so much for all the information. I appreciate it. And guys, this is going to be another segment, and I will be back on Thursday night, and same time at 6 p.m. And we're going to be answering some more of your questions. All right, guys, I appreciate it, and thank you very much. Give me a thumbs up. last but not least, share the video or, like the video. I appreciate that. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and that will let you know when I am on. All right, Sotero, thank you. I appreciate that. Guys, we will see you on the next video, and that will be Thursday night, and we will talk to you guys soon. All right, see you guys, and we'll see you on the next one. See ya. Peace.